Yes guys, what's going on? It's Ashton here and we are gathered here today to pay respects to my boy Pathfinder because, oh boy, did they massacre this man. He is dead in Season 5, and by dead I mean not dead at all. He is still usable and is still a very viable legend, but of course they have cut his legs off and they have cut his grapple off. So now we're left with a weird looking Robo Boy who can only move about once every 30 seconds or so he's out the window. He is not the meta for Season 5 anymore, and Respawn have decided they wanted to buff a new legend to be the new king of all of the legends and to be the absolute best overpowered legend in the game. And of course I am talking about Crypto. Wait, let me try that again. Of course I am talking about Wait, no, all jokes aside guys, we are talking about Caustic, of course, the man who nobody wanted to be buffed, who nobody wants to be the best legend in the game, who was already so powerful pre-Season 5 that they decided, let's just make him even more powerful. And they achieved this by making it so that teammates can now run around in Caustic's gas with no slowdown, which is just exactly what Caustic needed, because his gas ticking for 4, increasing all the way up to 10 per second is not enough. He's just too bad at the game, guys. He's such a weak defensive legend. I mean, he's so easy to push. I mean, when I see a Caustic on an opposition team in a building, all I want to do is just run into the middle of all of his gas and kill him, because it's just that easy to kill a Caustic, guys. He's so weak, and his gas grenade is just so bad. I mean, he can't res in the middle of his gas grenade, and you can just easily run into it. Okay, I need to stop.
I need shields.
My point is, guys, that Caustic is the new powerhouse legend of Season 5, and we're seeing pros like TSM Albraleli even drop Pathfinder in Ranked to run Caustic, and in my opinion this is a meta change that a lot of people aren't really going to like all that much. Having played so much Ranked in Season 4 across both splits, I was seeing Caustic being used a lot more over the course of Season 4, and personally I thought he was in a really good place where he was a viable and usable legend. However, he did have his drawbacks, which all legends should have, but now that Respawn have just pretty much removed all of the drawbacks from Caustic, bar maybe the fact that he has a larger hitbox, and of course the fact that his teammates are going to be a little bit visually obscured while inside his gas. But in my opinion, those drawbacks are just absolutely nowhere near as bad as they need to be, because Caustic's gas is so very strong, especially now that his teammates can just freely run around inside of it. They're just going to have free reign of any building they want, defensively or offensively. If you try and push a building with Caustic, you know, you're not going to be able to break inside of it. And if a Caustic pushes a building you're in and throws his gas grenade, what are you going to do? You have to get out. There's absolutely no counter to his gas, and in my opinion that is a huge problem. Of course, it's also worth noting that Respawn themselves said on the patch notes that they'll keep an eye on this change, so hopefully we can see a change back in the future, because they said that they don't want any degenerate player behaviour, and I don't think there's anything more degenerate, which is a really strange choice of word by the way. Degenerate, there's nothing more degenerate about... Okay, there's no more degenerate way to play Apex Legends than to sit inside a building with 6 gas traps waiting for a team to push you, and there's nothing worse than coming to the final ring in Ranked and a Caustic throwing his gas grenade in the middle of it, because you know that all the hard work and time you've put into that game to get to that point for a chance of winning is gone because he chose Caustic and he has a gas grenade and they win. It's also worth pointing out that this change is 10 times worse for those of us who play on console, because of course with Caustic Gas and Bangalore Smoke, we lose our aim assist within the smoke, and PC players right now will be saying, oh big deal, we play without aim assist, but you have your whole arm to aim with, we have our tiny little thumbs on our thumbsticks to aim with, and that's why we need aim assist. And when Caustic's gas goes up and Bangalore Smoke goes up and we lose our aim assist, that is a huge problem for us, because although it makes sense to lose your aim assist in these situations, it's hugely detrimental to those of us who play on a controller. I say that because there are a few MNK users on Xbox and PS4, and those are the absolute worst human beings in the world, and I hope you get banned immediately. But Caustics, they get a little helping hand through this loss of aim assist, and they get to see the silhouettes of all of the enemies through their gas, so they can have that little extra helping hand, little push towards killing people in their gas. If their gas isn't killing them already, then don't worry, you can see the outline of them through the gas and just beam them regardless, while we all struggle to hit one shot because of our loss of aim assist. On PC, obviously this isn't an issue where they don't have aim assist, apart from those people who play on controller, so Godspeed to you people, because you've got all these non-aim assist amazing MNK players all around you who don't have to worry about that, and when a caustic trap is thrown down near you, you're suddenly in their world where you have no aim assist and you only have your tiny little thumbs to try and kill them with, so good luck to you. God bless. I do think it's worth mentioning that I understand the change in the meta from Respawn, because they've had this issue in competitive especially, where the same 3 legends are being used all the time in their competitive scene, and they don't want to see that because of course there's a huge roster of legends in Apex Legends, and they want to see a diverse variety of legends in their comp especially. Respawn tend to go off of statistics for player pick rate on a certain legend when it comes to buffing legends, and to see Caustic being buffed kind of makes sense because although we didn't see all that many Caustics going around, we did see a slight increase in Caustics towards Season 4 in my opinion, and it makes sense that they're looking at him now because, you know, if he's not being picked all that much, then they're going to want to try and see why that is, and they probably think that's something to do with his abilities or usability, but in my opinion that says a lot more about the type of player that would play Apex Legends. Now, if you're an Apex player, in my opinion you're probably playing the game because it's more of a run and gun, fast paced, high action type game, and Caustic just doesn't lend himself to that playstyle. Unfortunately though guys, we've just got to put up with this new look overpowered Caustic in the meta until Respawn see themselves that he is ridiculously powerful now. We've just got to put up with him and play around him, so I would advise if you get pushed by a Caustic when you're inside a building and it's just one of those small buildings where you don't really have much choice but to sit inside of his gas if he throws a gas grenade in, I would highly advise you to just leave the building and just let him have it and try and relocate if possible. And if you see a Caustic trapped up inside a building, do yourself a favour and don't push him because chances are you're not going to win. If you're a Caustic main and you're loving this update, I'm very happy for you. Enjoy it while it lasts. I really hope that you don't incur any degenerate behaviour. But guys, of course that is all I've got for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this light-hearted, fun look at the new overpowered legend in Apex Legends, Caustic. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you want to see more Apex Legends content from your boy. But until next time guys, it's been your boy Ashton and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy and goodbye.